Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's story is for anyone who wants to speak English but feels nervous, shy, or thinks it is impossible. This story is called Small Steps, Big English Dreams. There was a girl named Anika. Anika lived in a small town. She had never traveled outside her country. She didn't study in an expensive school, and she felt shy whenever she tried to speak English. Every day, she watched videos online. She saw people speaking English confidently. She thought, maybe they live in another country. Maybe they have foreign friends. Maybe English is only for lucky people. So she stayed quiet. One day, while scrolling on her phone, she heard someone say, "You do not need to move abroad to learn English. You only need daily practice." At first, she laughed. How can 5 or 10 minutes change anything? But something about those words stayed in her mind. The next morning, instead of opening social media, she stood in front of a mirror and spoke one sentence. "Good morning. Today will be a good day." Her English sounded slow. She made mistakes, but she finished. Day 1. The next day, she spoke for 1 minute. She described her room. "This is my chair. This is my table. I am learning English." Day 2. After 1 week, she started listening to English while walking. Simple stories, easy conversations. She didn't understand everything, but she continued. Day after day, week after week, she changed small things. She changed her phone language. She wrote 3 English sentences before sleeping. She learned 1 new word every day. When she forgot words, she didn't stop. When she made mistakes, she kept talking. Months passed. One evening, her cousin visited. Her cousin asked, "Can you help me understand this English video?" Anika smiled. She listened. Then she explained it in English. Her cousin looked surprised. "Wait, when did your English become this good?" Anika stopped for a second. She realized something. There was no magic, no expensive course, no moving to another country. Only 1 minute, 1 story, 1 sentence, 1 day at a time. Then Anika said, "I stopped waiting for the perfect moment. I started using small moments." That day, she understood the secret. English is not built in 1 night. It grows little by little, like a plant. Water it every day, and one day you will see the change. After 3 months, Anika felt excited. Her English improved. She understood simple videos, she spoke short sentences, but one day she tried speaking with strangers online, and suddenly everything felt difficult. People spoke fast, she forgot words, she became nervous. After the conversation ended, she closed her laptop and quietly said, "Maybe I'm not good at English." The next morning, she skipped practice. Then another day. Then another. Soon, 1 week passed. Her confidence became smaller. She thought, "I worked so hard, but maybe this isn't for me." That evening, she opened her notebook. Inside, she found something she wrote on day 1. "Speak for 1 minute. That's enough." She smiled. She remembered. Her goal was never perfect English. Her goal was consistency. So the next morning, she started again. Not 1 hour, just 1 minute. She looked outside her window and spoke. "Today, the weather is nice." Then she added, "I stopped practicing, but I am starting again." Simple, not perfect, but real. After that, Anika changed her learning style. Instead of trying to sound perfect, she focused on communication. She made a new rule: mistakes are allowed, silence is not. Every day she did small challenges. Monday, describe breakfast in English. Tuesday, tell a short story. Wednesday, learn 5 new words. Thursday, watch 1 video. Friday, record her voice. Saturday, talk to herself. Sunday, rest and enjoy. Little by little, English stopped feeling like homework. It became part of life. One afternoon, she entered an online speaking group. This time, she didn't hide. She introduced herself. "Hello, everyone. My name is Anika." Her voice shook, but she continued. People listened. Nobody laughed. Nobody judged. One person said, "Your English is improving." Another person said, "Keep going." That day, she learned something important. People don't wait for perfect English. People connect with confidence. Months later, something unexpected happened. A new learner joined the group. The learner said, "I'm shy. I don't think I can learn." Anika smiled because she remembered being exactly the same. She replied, "You don't need to become fluent tomorrow. Just speak today." And suddenly, she realized she was no longer the person afraid to speak. She became the person helping others speak. The day Anika finally believed in herself. You do not need to live abroad. You do not need perfect grammar. You only need to keep moving. But today, Anika faces her biggest challenge yet. One morning, Anika received a message. Her heart started beating faster. The message said, "We are looking for volunteers to give a short English presentation next week." Presentation? In English? In front of people? Immediately, her mind started talking. What if I forget words? What if people laugh? What if my English sounds bad? She almost closed the message. But then she remembered months ago she couldn't even say 1 sentence in English. Now she could speak for minutes. She had changed. So she whispered, "I'll try." And she clicked join. The next few days she prepared carefully. Not difficult words, not long sentences, simple English. She practiced in front of the mirror. Again, again, again. Sometimes she stopped. Sometimes she forgot. But each day became easier. Her presentation topic was how small daily habits change your life. The night before, she became nervous. Her hands felt cold. She thought, maybe I should cancel. But then she opened her notebook. Inside, she saw her first English sentence. "Good morning. Today will be a good day." She smiled and closed the notebook. Presentation day arrived. People joined the meeting. Many cameras, many faces. Anika felt afraid. Her turn came. She stood up, took a breath, and started. "Hello, everyone. My name is Anika. My English is not perfect, but today I want to share something." At first, her voice was soft, but she continued. She talked about daily practice, 1 minute speaking, listening while walking, learning slowly. No expensive course, no moving abroad, just showing up every day. People listened quietly. Then she finished. For a moment, silence. And then, people started clapping. Messages appeared. "Great job. You explained clearly. So inspiring. Your English sounds natural." Anika looked at the screen. She couldn't believe it. Not because her English became perfect, but because she stopped waiting to become perfect. After the event, one girl sent her a message. She said, "I always thought I couldn't learn English because I'm shy, but after hearing you, I want to start." Anika smiled because she realized her journey was never only about English. It was about courage. That evening, she stood in front of the same mirror, the place where she spoke her first sentence, and she quietly said, "I'm proud that I didn't quit." Small steps, big English dreams. The opportunity Anika never imagined. She was nervous. She made mistakes, but she finished. And sometimes, finishing one small step opens a door you never expected. This is where today's story begins. A few days after the presentation, Anika received another message. At first, she thought it was a mistake. She read it again and again. The message said, "Hello, Anika. We enjoyed your presentation. We would like to invite you to join a beginner English community as a volunteer conversation host." Anika stared at the screen. Volunteer host? People would speak with her? She looked around her room. This was the same room where she once felt afraid to say, "Good morning." Now, people wanted her to help others? She smiled, then immediately became nervous. What if I'm not good enough? What if someone asks difficult questions? What if they speak better than me? But then she remembered something she once told another learner. You don't need perfect English to help someone. So she accepted. The first session arrived. 10 people joined. Different ages, different backgrounds. Some were quiet, some were afraid. Some kept saying, "Sorry, my English is bad." Anika listened because she knew exactly how that felt. She opened the session and said, "Today, nobody needs perfect English. We are only here to speak." People smiled. The room became lighter. She asked simple questions. What did you eat today? What makes you happy? What do you want to learn? Slowly, people started talking. Mistakes happened. Everyone laughed kindly. Nobody judged. For the first time, many people spoke more than they expected. After the session ended, a message appeared. It said, "Thank you. Today was the first time I spoke English without fear." Anika became quiet. Months ago, those could have been her words. That night, she sat near the window. She thought about her journey. She never moved to another country. She never had expensive classes. She never became perfect. But she stayed consistent. And because she continued, new opportunities appeared. Not overnight, step by step. Weeks passed. The community grew. People invited friends. Sessions became bigger. One day, someone asked Anika, "Why did you start learning English?" She smiled and answered, "At first, I wanted to speak English, but later, I realized I was learning confidence." Then she looked at everyone and said, "If you think you are too shy, if you think you started too late, if you think your English is not enough, remember this: your future can begin with one small habit today." She was shy. She was afraid to speak. She believed English belonged to other people. But she kept taking small steps, and now something unexpected was waiting. One evening, Anika opened her email. There was a new message. She almost ignored it, but something made her open it. The message said, "Hello, Anika. We have been following your work in the English community. We would like to invite you to speak in our online event and share your learning journey." Anika read it again. Speak? At an event? People from different places would join? Her first thought was, there must be someone better. But then she remembered. Months ago, she couldn't even introduce herself. Now she had a story. And stories don't need perfect English. They need honesty. So she accepted. The day of the event arrived. People joined from different cities. Some were students, some had jobs, some were beginners. The host introduced her. Today's speaker is Anika. Her heart beat fast, but she smiled. She started, "Hello, everyone. I am not here because my English is perfect. I am here because I didn't stop." The room became quiet. She told them everything. How she started with 1 minute, how she practiced during small moments, how she felt embarrassed, how she wanted to quit, how she started again. Then she said, "English didn't change my life because of grammar. It changed my life because I stopped being afraid to try." People listened carefully. When she finished, messages filled the screen. "I needed this. I'm starting today. Thank you for showing that small steps matter." One message stayed in her mind. It said, "I thought I needed to move abroad to learn English. Now I believe I can start from where I am." Anika smiled, because that was once her belief too. That night, she stood again in front of the mirror. The same mirror, the same room, but she was different. She looked at herself and said, "Thank you for starting." Not "thank you for being perfect," not "thank you for learning fast." Thank you for not giving up. Years later, people would ask, "How did your English become so good?" And she always gave the same answer. "I didn't wait for a big chance. I respected small daily steps." Final message. If you are watching this story is also for you. You do not need to be fearless. You do not need perfect grammar. You do not need to live in an English-speaking country. Start where you are. Use what you have. Speak 1 sentence. Read 1 page. Listen for 1 minute. Because 1 small step today can become a completely different life tomorrow. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, your next chapter is yours to write.